Go hard like this, cause I'm writing for the bay. Keep a tight grip, cause I'm writing for the bay. Won't slip, don't quit, cause I'm writing for the bay. Crazy writing for the bay, daily writing for the bay. I'll go hard like this, cause I'm writing for the bay. Keep a tight grip, cause I'm writing for the bay. Won't slip, don't quit, cause I'm writing for the bay. Crazy writing for the bay, daily writing for the bay.
Masculinity.
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 Define masculinity. A powerful.
Strength.
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 Strong.
Power.
Strength.
Strength.
Powerful.
Dominance.
Strong. Complex.
Emotion.
Confidence.
Conceited, cocky, and confident.
Smelly.
Brave.
Dedication.
Truth.
Understanding, compassion, love.
Scenarios listens to young people about what they think and feel, and then creates an opportunity to express that voice.
Scenarios is important because they help bring issues that are real, that are happening every day to teenagers everywhere. They help people to become more aware of these things through ways like their films. Even though they're entertaining, they're about very serious issues, and they also help dreams to come true, basically.
The communities that we work in, urban communities and rural communities, and communities that are predominantly black and Latino.
We all struggle with the whole, all right, when should I be a man?
It's important that the definition is clear.
As media, we have to do a better job in promoting the real definition of masculinity and fatherhood.
Not only does it define masculinity, it just, to me, it defines maturity.
I think that every man or boy that's trying to become a man need to know how to be one.
What's great about Scenarios is the fact that they're allowing young people to express their own voices and talk about issues that are relevant to them today.
Working with young people to give voice to the things that they're feeling about issues of the day, and then out of that process really creating something that involves lots of people in producing some kind of film, I just think is an amazing process.
It's amazing. Every day I wake up and all this stuff is happening, and I still can't believe it.
I love the Scenarios USA curriculum.
The materials, the ideas, the lessons that have been made available to us through this program, they're real.
It has allowed my students to have a voice.
It has brought an immediacy and a relevance to my students.
They were able to write poems, stories.
It has allowed my students to seriously think about gender roles, about their responsibilities, about the things they say.
And they were all fully engaged.
It gives them a chance for self-reflection.
When I wrote the story, Life's Poison, Elia just summed up everything around me. Like people who just learn to hide everything because they think that they have to be hard.
It's really the best expression that I found in all the scripts that I read for Scenarios of that face that young men put on, of toughness, that disguise that men put on to make themselves invulnerable.
This is what's being forced on us.
For entertainment purposes, for what people think might sell.
It's important that people realize as they're beginning to develop and find who they are, to be themselves and not to be afraid.
This is what real kids want to really talk about.
A lot of times, depending on where you come from and what your culture is, your fathers play this role in handing down who you should be, and they provide the model for how to be a man.
I play Corey, and it's mostly about my big brother Elijah teaching me what he learned from his dad. He gets hurt by certain things. He has feelings. He learned from his dad not to cry.
A lot of young men are faced with portraying who their father was.
With a character like Elia, he's going through something that he doesn't quite understand.
He shows us the way that most men would react to a problem. Most men have feelings, feeling sad, feeling overwhelmed, and he has those, but he's constantly putting them back down, shoving them back down, trying to ignore what's a natural impulse.
I think that Elia's role is an accurate portrayal of a lot of roles that young men are faced with in today's world.
It came from the people that I saw every day, people that I went to school with, people I saw in my neighborhood.
And their vision, just being like their father, becomes a positive image to them.
Quiet please, and action on rehearsal.
Give me that last look, Angie. That last look at him like playing my girl, yo. I think Elia's portrayal is very accurate. I remember when I was first reading the script, I was on the selection committee, and seeing that break in that character for like all the pain that he went through all those years, and seeing that break is a beautiful thing.
I think it's pretty extraordinary. She's that tuned in. From the girl that I met to the girl she is now, I think she's grown leaps and bounds. I think that she's learning a lot, just through osmosis, through observation, and through having done the work. Because which began as basically a short story has turned into a very good screenplay.
I was talking to Angelisa a few months ago when I found out she won. I was telling her, I'm like, get ready. It's like gonna be just an amazing ride, full of opportunity, and your voice being heard.
This day has been incredible. It's just, like, it's really, it's hard to find the words to explain. How many kids, like, get to experience this? Like, not many. And it's just really, it's really great.
All right, now on the count of 3, I want you to give me your most masculine pose.
Don't make me. I'm trying to think.
Traditional masculinity and me masculinity.
Go hard like this, cause I'm like a birthday. Keep a tight grip, cause I'm like a birthday. Don't quit, cause I'm like a birthday. Crazy like a birthday, daily like a birthday. I'll go hard like this, cause I'm like a birthday. Keep a tight grip, cause I'm like a birthday. Don't quit, cause I'm like a birthday. Crazy like a birthday, daily like a birthday. I'm down for the Christ, go hard. Anything in my way and I might go off. It's a no ride.